Hello students, welcome to our today's online class. I hope all of you are excellent by the grace of Almighty Allah. Our today's topic is greatest common factor, GCF. Alright, let's begin. First of all, we want to learn what is factor. So you can take your math book and open page number 30 and see there is description or example is given. A teacher wants to equally distribute 8 oranges to students. To how many students can he distribute the oranges? So 8 number of oranges is 8. So you can give the full all oranges to one student, or you can give 4 oranges to 2 students. But if you want to distribute these 8 oranges among 3 students, you cannot distribute it because 3 not possible, because only 8 oranges are available, but you want to give equal amount. So first student will get 3, second student will get 3, but third student will get 2, not 3. So here it is not possible to divide 8 by 3. But if you want to give among number of 4 students, you can give each student 2 oranges. But for number 5 you cannot give anything. For number 6 you cannot give equally. For number 7 you cannot give equally. But for 8 students you can give number of oranges by 1. So 1 oranges will each of them get. So what are the factors really are by whom you can distribute these 8 oranges? You can give to 1 student, then 2 students, then 4 students, or you can give it to among 8 students, but not other numbers. So these 4 numbers are factors of, these are factors of 8. These 4 numbers are factors of 8. We have learned about these factors in class 4. So today we just want to find the GCF. So what does GCF mean? GCF means greatest common factor. Greatest common factor. Another name of this thing is HCF, that means highest common factor. Highest common factor. Another name is GCD. GCD means greatest common divisor. Greatest common divisor. This is another name. All are same meaning. Now we see how to find GCF or HCF by Euclids method. First, we just see another thing. That's what are the factors of 7. The factors of 7 are 1 and 7 only. There are no other numbers by which we can divide it by any number. That means 7 cannot be divided by 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or any number. Just only it is divisible. 7 is divisible by 1 and 7. So factors of 7 are 1 and 7. Besides, 7 is a prime number. It is a prime number. Prime number. What is prime number? Which number? The number which can be divided only by itself and 1. It is called prime number. That means only two factors. If there are only 2 factors, that means 1 and the number itself, it is called a prime number. Then 15. What are the factors of 15? The factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15, right? Because we can divide 15 by these 4 numbers. That means we can divide 15 by 1, we can divide 15 by 3, we can divide 15 by 5, we can divide 15 by 15. Another one, 18. What are the divisors or factors of 18? The divisors of or factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, because we can divide 18 by 3. Then 6, we can divide 18 by 6 also. And we can divide 18 by 9, and we can divide 18 by 18 itself. So there are 6 factors. There are 6 factors of 18. and which are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. These are the factors of 18. Like this way we can find the factors of 56, right? The factors of 56 are 1, 2, and by 3 we can divide. Can we divide it by 3? 3 ones are 3, and then 2, 6, 3 8s are 24. No, we cannot divide 56 by 3 because there are 2 remainder. So 56 is not divisible by 3. So we cannot take 3, but we can take 4, and we can take also 5, 6, 7, then 8, then 14, and also we can divide it by 28 or 56. So these are the divisor or factors of 56. I hope you understand, and you have to do all of these maths of page number 30. That means you have to find all the factors of these numbers. Alright, this will be your HW. Alright, now we move on to our next page or next topic. What is greatest common factors? Just now we have learned about factors. Now we learn about greatest common factor. So what is greatest common factor? If say for example there are two numbers 12 and 8. So the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. And the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, 8. So the factors of 8 are these 4 digits or 4 numbers, and factors of 12 are these 6 numbers. So what is the greatest common? Common means the number both lies on 12 and 8. So here 4 and 4, 1 and 1, 2 and 2, these are common. These are common factors. But what is the highest common factor? That means among these 3 common numbers there are only one digit which is highest, that means 4. So the HCF or GCF, HCF means highest common factor or GCF means greatest common factor. The GCF of 12 and 8 is equal to 4. So this is how we can find GCF, and we learned this math in our previous class, that means class 4. But today we want to learn another thing, that means Euclids method, because in class 5 you can use Euclid method. So what is Euclid method? In our first semester we have learned using Euclid method for finding LCM. This time we will use the same type of method, that means Euclid's method to find GCF. This is very easy or very similar but not same. That means the first question, find GCF of 12 and 15. So for using Euclid method we just write 12 and 15 together, and then we draw a line like this, and then we see by which smallest number we can divide 12 and 15 both. That means we can divide by 2 by 12 by 2, but not 15. So we just try 3. If we try 3, we can divide 12 by 3, we will get 4, and if we divide 15 by 3, we will get 5, and there is no number we can divide it by the same number. Therefore, what will be the HCF or GCF? You can say GCF or HCF, both are same. So GCF of this number will be only 3. That means the leftmost number, the left side number is only GCF, not the 4 and 5. To find LCM, we just multiply all these numbers. That means 3 times 4 times 5 equal to LCM, but not GCF. GCF we cannot follow this one. We just take the left numbers. Let's go for another number or another example. We have already done this one, page number 32 and math number 2.1. Now we want to move on to another question. Let's say find the GCF of 18 and 45. How can we find this GCF? If we divide again, if we divide this number by 3, we will get 3 6 are 18 and 3 15s are 45. Now another one, we can divide it by 3 again. 3 2s are 6 and 3 5s are 15. Now we cannot divide anymore. Now GCF will be this 3 times this 3. So 3 times 3, but not these two numbers. Only 3 and 3. This 3 and this 3. That means the leftmost numbers, the left hand side numbers. That means 3 times 3 is 9. So the GCF of 18 and 45 is 9. This is how we can find the GCF of any numbers. Let's go for another example. That means example number 3 of the bottom side. That means 12, 24 and 36. How can find? In this case, we have to divide all these three numbers by the same number, not only 2, but all three numbers. That means at first we will divide by 2, because 2 can be divisible by 12 can be divisible by 2, 24 can be divisible by 2, and also 36 can be divisible by 2. We will get 18. Now if we divide these numbers again by 2, we'll get 3 2s are 6 and 6 2s are 12 and 9 2s are 18. Now what? Now we can divide these three numbers by 3 only. So 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. Here we cannot divide any further. So the GCF of these three numbers will be this number times this number times this number. That means 2 times 2 times 3, but not these numbers. We cannot take these numbers. No bottom side numbers, only left side numbers. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So 12 is the GCF of these three numbers. That means 12, 24 and 36. GCF is equal to 12. I hope you understand. Now we want to do some applications of this GCF. That means use of GCF. I have prepared some competency based question. Now we move on to some competency based question from math suggestion. I have made a lot of suggestions for you. So today we just want to do some problems from there. First of all, question number 1. On the screen you can see a question number 1. 60 kg rice, 40 kg flour and 32 kg pulse are bought for distributing among some flood affected families. You know flood affected families, that means when flood comes and people become very helpless, so you want to help the people by giving this amount of things among equally among the people. So number A, what is the largest number of families among whom rice and flour can be divided? Here rice, flour and pulse, but question number A asks only about rice and flour, nothing else. So here another thing is written largest number. So when a question says about largest or maximum or greatest or highest, we will do we will do just HCF or GCF. That means largest, greatest, highest or maximum. If there are this kind of word, we will do GCF or GCD or HCF. Alright. So number A, for number A we just do GCF of flour and rice and flour. So rice is 60 kg and flour is 40 kg. So we find the GCF of 40 and 60. So how can we write question number 1 A? We need to find the HCF of, or you can write GCF of 60 and 40 because rice is about 60 kg and flour is about 40 kg. So we just want to find this GCF of 60 and 40. So 60 and 40, we can divide these numbers by 2, that means 30 and 20. Again we can divide it by 2, we will get 15 and 10. Again we can divide it by not 2 but 5. 5 3s are 15 and 5 2s are 10. Now what? Now GCF should be like these three numbers, 2, 2 and this 5. 2 times 2 times 5, that means 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 5 is 20, but not these two numbers, only 2 times 2 times 5. So 20 is the GCF. Therefore you can write the answer. What is the largest number of families? The largest number of families is the largest number of families. Meaning, how many families can you distribute to, how many families can you distribute these items, these two items, that means rice and flour. The largest number of families is 20. So this is the answer. I hope you understand. Now we move on to our next question. Question number B. What is the largest number of families among whom rice, pulse and flour can be distributed? That means we have to find HCF of all three numbers of rice, flour and pulse. In number A we have done already only about rice and pulse, rice and flour. Now we have to take the GCF of all three numbers. That means we have to find the GCF of 60, 40 and 32. So how can we divide? We can write just like as Euclid method, and then we divide by 2. We will get 2 30s are 60, 2 20s are 40 and 2 16s are 32. Again we divide it by 2. 2 15s are 30, 2 10s are 20 and 2 8s are 16. Now what? Now can we divide this 15, 10 and 8 by 2? No, because 15 cannot be divisible by 2, but other two number can be divisible, but we cannot take, because we have to divide all these three numbers if we want to find GCF. So here we have to finish the process of GCF or Euclid method. Now GCF is equal to 2 times 2. We take only these 2 and these 2, but not the bottom numbers. No bottom numbers, not this number, not this number, only this and this. So 2 times 2 is 4. So in this case the largest number of families, therefore the largest number of families is 4. I hope you understand. Now we move on to our next question. Question number C. On the screen you can see question number C. If the quantity of pulse is having 12 kg less, then what is the largest number of families among whom rice, pulse and flour can be divided equally? That means in the question the amount of pulse is 32 kg, but in number C it is said if the amount of pulse is 12 kg less, that means not 32 kg but 12 kg less than 32 kg. So we can write in number C, if the amount of pulse is 12 kg less, then amount of pulse becomes 32 minus 12 kg, that means 20 kg. Now we find HCF of 60, 40 and 20. So we do the Euclid's method of these three numbers. That means at first we divide it by 2, again we divide it by 2, Now what? Now you can see these three numbers 15, 10 and 5 can be divisible by 5. So we take only when all three numbers can be divided by a single number. So all these three numbers can be divisible by 5. 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10 and 5 1s are 5. So what is the GCF here? The GCF here is, so the GCF is equal to 2 times 2 times 5. That means this 2 and this 5, but not these bottom numbers. Only 2 times 2 times 5. These three numbers only, not the bottom numbers. Alright. So 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 5 is 20. So number of largest family. Therefore, the largest number of families, in this case, largest number of families is 20. I hope you understand how to find GCF. All you have to find GCF in this word problems or creative questions or competency based question. Alright, now we want to move our next question, question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 2 says, the teacher wants to divide 24 bananas, 42 biscuits and 54 chocolates equally among the students. Question number A asks, find the maximum number of students to whom the teacher can distribute these items equally. So all we have to do, the find the GCF of 24, 42 and 54. So this is the question. Question number 2. Again, you just see, I can give you the zoom format. Alright. The teacher wants to divide 24 bananas, 42 biscuits and 54 chocolates equally among the students. Find the maximum number of students to whom the teacher can distribute these items equally. That means we can write, we just clear the canvas at first and we use a different color. Solution number 2. A. We need to find the GCF of 24, 42 and 54. So what can we do? Just write 24, 42 and 54 here and try to divide it by 2 because all of them are even numbers. So we just try by 2. 12 2s are 24, 21 2s are 42 and 27 2s are 54. Now what? Can we divide all these three numbers by 2? No. By 3? Yes, we can divide all these numbers by 3. So if we can divide only 2 numbers by 3, it is not applicable. We have to divide all 3 numbers if there are 3 numbers. So 3 divided by 12 is 4, 3 divided by 21 is 7, 3 divided by 27 is 9. Now again, if we take a look, one number is 4, one number is 7, one number is 9. We cannot divide it by any single number because one number is already a prime number. So there is no possibility to divide the other numbers with this one. So what is our GCF? Our GCF will be only 2 times 3. 2 times 3. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Only 2 times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. Therefore, what is the question? Find the maximum number of students. The maximum number of students to whom the teacher can distribute these items. That means banana, biscuits and chocolates can be divided among 6 students. Therefore, the maximum number of students is 6. This is the answer. I hope you understand. Now we move on to our next question, question number B. Question number B says, how many chocolates will a student get more than bananas? Here you have to understand very clearly. How many chocolates will a student? A means among 6 students we are going to distribute, the items. So how many chocolates will a student get? There are 54 chocolates. So what can we do? There are 54 chocolates which will be distributed among 6 students. Therefore, each student will get 54 divided by 6 chocolates equal to 9 chocolates. Again, we read the question, how many chocolates will a student get more than bananas? So how many bananas will each student get? Each student will get 24 bananas divided by 6. So again, 24 bananas will be distributed among 6 students. Again, there are 6 students we can divide. So we can write each student will get 24 divided by 6 bananas. That means 4 bananas. Alright, so again we read the question, how many chocolates will a student get more? মানে আমরা যদি বাংলায় বলি তাহলে এটা হবে একজন স্টুডেন্ট বা একজন ছাত্র কতগুলো চকোলেট বেশি পাবে কলার থেকে কতটুকুলো চকলেট বেশি পাবে। সো কতগুলো বেশি পাবে এটা বের করার জন্য আমাদেরকে বিয়োগ করতে হবে অবশ্যই। সো উই ক্যান therefore a student will get more 9 minus 4 chocolates, মানে 9টা চকোলেট পাবে আর এদিকে 4টা বানানা পাবে। তাহলে চকোলেট বেশি পাবে না বানানা বেশি পাবে? অবশ্যই চকোলেট বেশি পাবে। তো কয়টা চকোলেট বেশি পাবে? সে বানানা পাবে 4টা, চকোলেট পাবে 9টা, মানে 5টা চকোলেট কিন্তু বেশি পাচ্ছে সে। চকোলেটের সংখ্যা বেশি, কয়টা বেশি? 5টা বেশি। বানানার চেয়ে চকোলেটের সংখ্যা পাবে 5টা বেশি, এটাই বের করতে বলেছে। So which completes question number 2. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you just repeat the video. I hope you will understand very clearly. Now we want to move our next question number 3. Question number 3 says, a teacher wants to divide 60 pencil, 36 erasers and 18 notebooks equally to the students. Find the maximum number. So if you are asked to find the maximum number, that means you have to do HCF. So find the maximum number of students to whom the teacher can distribute those items, মানে all those items, that means pencils, erasers and notebooks, all those items. So you have to find the GCF of 60, 36 and 18. So we just clear the canvas again and change the color of pen. Let's say solution number 3, number A, we need to find GCF of, what are the numbers actually? 60, 36 and 18. 60, 36 and 18. So GCF of 60, 36 and 18 will be, at first we will divide by 2 because all are even numbers. So 60 times 2 is 30, 36 times 2 is 18, 18 times 2 is 9, and then we will divide by 3 because all these numbers are divisible by 3, not 2. There is 9, so all these numbers are divisible by 3, so we get 10 and then 6 and then 3. Here we can divide it by just 2 but not 3, and 3 by not 10. So this is the end of GCF. So GCF is equal to 2 times 3, only this number and this number, but no bottom number. So 2 times 3, that means 6. We just take only 6. So maximum number of student, the maximum number of students is 6. This is the answer. Now we move on to our next question, question number B. At first we read the question again. How many pencils and erasers did each student get? This is pretty like previous number. Number B, how many pencils will each get? There are 60 pencils, which will be divided by there are 60 pencils and number of students is 6. Therefore each student will get 60 by 6 pencils. That means 10 pencils. Again, how many erasers are there? Again, there are 36 erasers. Therefore each student will get, that means if you are asked to find the number of things or items will each student get, then you just divide the total number by the number of students or families, or like this. Each student will get 36 divided by 6 erasers. That means 6 erasers, which completes question number 3. Now we want to move on to next question, question number 4. Mr. Aziz wants to distribute 45 black, 48 red and 66 yellow color pencil among some students. What is the largest number of students among whom the red and yellow color pencil? Question number A asked only red and yellow, not black. So in number A we just find the GCF of 48 and 66, but there is no black. So what can we do? What is the largest number or maximum number? Both are same. Now we want to remove or clear the campus again, and then we just want to start another solution, number 4. Number A, we need to find GCF of 48 and 66. So 48 and 66, very easy. At first we divide it by 2 24s and 33, and we can divide this by only 3 now, because 3 8s are 24, 3 11s are 33. Therefore GCF is equal to 2 times 3, not 8 and 2 11, only 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So largest number of students among whom the teacher can distribute red and yellow color pencil is number 6. So 6 জন স্টুডেন্টের মাঝে টিচার রেড কালার এবং ইয়েলো কালার পেন্সিলকে ডিস্ট্রিবিউট করতে পারবেন। সো এটা ছিল আনসার। এবার আমরা যাব নাম্বার বি তে। নাম্বার বি, কোয়েশ্চেন নাম্বার বি আমরা একটু পড়ে নিব। At first we read question, what is the largest number? Number B, what is the largest number of students among whom the pencils can be divided equally? That means the pencils mean all these pencils, that means black, red, yellow, all. So now same thing we will do, but all these 3 numbers. That means we find, or we need to find the GCF of what are the numbers? 45, 48 and 66. So 45, 48 and 66, if we divide it by 2, can we divide it by 2? No, because 45 cannot be divided by 2. So we just try 3. 3 15s are 3 16s are 48 and 3 22s are. Here we cannot divide any further because there is 15, there is 16, there is 22. No number can be divided by these three numbers singly. So the GCF will be only 3, only these 3, not these 3 numbers, only 3. So GCF of 3. Therefore the maximum or largest number of students among whom the teacher can distribute the items or things is 3, which completes question number B. I hope you understand. You can take a screenshot of this map. Alright, now we move on to our next question, question number C here. If the quantity of black colored pencil is having 5 less, what is the largest number of students among whom the pencils can be divided equally? That means now we find GCF, but this time the black color pencil is 5 less. If the number of black pencils is 5 less, then the number of black pencils is equal to, initially there are 45 black but 5 less, that means 45 minus 5 equal to 40 pencils. We now find the GCF of 40, 48 and 66. 40, 48 and 66, at first we divided by 2, 20, 24 and 33, and there is no number by which we can divide all these numbers at a time. So this is the end of GCF. GCF is only 2, no 20, 24 or 33, only 2 is the number. So in this case the maximum number of students, therefore the largest or maximum number of students is 2, which completes our answer number 4. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, just repeat the video again and again and you can understand very easily, or if you do by yourself in your exam in your copy by seeing the video question, then you can understand everything. Now you can take a screenshot of these questions, question number 5 and 6, because these 2 will be your homework, HW. So your today's HW will be math number 5 and 6 from here. So take a screenshot and then do the HW and send it to my messenger, my personal messenger. I will give you the feedback. Alright, this is the class of your today's topic. I hope you will enjoy a lot when you do this by yourself. Alright, goodbye.